Okay, everyone, we're switching gears. I just finished up that cool fish head evolved shaman episode. That was a long one, about almost 20 minutes for basically one match. We're finally getting around to doing the Malygos Druid. There's two decks I have, and this one I'm going to play first, and there's another one. And there's actually some others I found online, so it'd be kind of interesting. I'm very unfamiliar with the Malygos Druid. It's kind of part combo, kind of tempo type deck. Obviously, you need to learn how to play it, and that's the thing. I haven't played it much, so you need to learn the ins and outs of what works and what doesn't work, what you need to do, and take risks. And it's kind of tough when you're not too familiar with the deck. But anyways, let's go over this list, which we'll do. 2 Innervates, 2 Moonfires, of course, 2 Living Roots, 2 Raven Idols, Blood Mage Thanos, 2 Wild Growths, ramps for ramp, Wraths, 1 Feral Rage, 1 Mulch, 1 Fandral, 2 Mire Keepers, 2 Swipes, 2 Drakes, 2 Nourish, Emperor Thorson, which is good to enable combos for Malygos, but you don't need to necessarily rely on him. Ancient of War, Ragnos, the Fire Lord, Malygos himself, and 2 Arcane Giants. So, let me also show you that other deck I want to probably play next. This one's more tech, I think, for anti-shaman, anti-aggro, because you got the Corrupted Seer, and you got the Curator, which was cool because you could drag, you could pull a lot with him and potentially I don't know why I keep calling Magnus, Malygos, Drakes, etc., etc. But anyways, let's go ahead and queue up with the other deck and see how it goes, guys. Okay, it's a mage. Let's get rid of this. This, of course, keep Innervate. You want Wild Growth. Innervates, it's not that bad. I get a lot of Innervates, but depends on what we kind of want to think. Save this guy for clearing or card draw. It depends on what kind of mage this is. If it's tempo, I'm not sure how well Malygos Druid does against that. I think it does pretty well on should we do that for draw? Because we really have a bad hand. I don't know if that's the best move, but we shall do it. And I have not done a standard game since the Chronicles Mid-Range Shaman Part 2 almost 2 weeks ago, so it's been a while. It's still ranked 12. I was planning on grinding some ranks, but we shall see. Alright, so this could be counterspell. And Living Roots is kind of important to keep. Oh man, I hate to it might be Mirror Entity, but it also could be Ice Block. It's definitely not Ice Barrier. Want to keep Living Roots for removal. It's probably Ice Mage Freeze Mage by the looks of it. So we shall see what kind of. All right, Nourish. You know what? Oh man, I might do. God, this is such a bad hand. You know what we're gonna do is we're going to. So obviously not counter. We're going to draw 3 cards. We're going to ramp up. Because ramp's better, I think, in this situation. We'll see how it goes. If it is Freeze Mage, it's not going to be a lot of minions type things, but we're definitely on a timer. The Feral Rage will be good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a Freeze Mage. Alright, so we get some card drop, which is unfortunate because I could have dealt with that easily. Don't be Mirror Entity. No, let's see. Alright, so let's do this, and we're going to discover a. We're really good on spells. Let's discover a minion. We could definitely play him next turn. We don't want him getting a lot of card draw, so we're going to kill it. What's good about Living Roots, it's really a good combo with Malygos. So the ramp might be pretty decent. We have two good options next turn. 8/8, 2 8/8s, either the Arcane Giant, but I'm most likely going to do the... Oh, we got to definitely kill that.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, so this is not a... well, it's some kind of freeze mage, but we could definitely deal with that. That's not too much of a problem. We need card draw. Some juicy stuff coming up. We got a lot of good stuff. I'm probably going to play Rag next, because 8 damage to face will be definitely good. And then I'm going to say Greetings. I think that Greetings was bad manners, but whatever. Alright, so he's setting up his combo. We need to... wow, okay. So we're definitely going to play Ragnos. This guy's... We don't have anything for Fandral. We're not going to play Fandral. Let's hit the minion. I prefer the minion. Well, face is also good. Face is the place, according to Ragnos. Let's see if he could remove it. And then we have some options next turn. And then we do have mulch for, like, Antonidas. Any kind of big minion that he plays. He definitely has Poly, I'm guaranteed. Well, this might be a Reno deck. It just seems kind of weird to me, but we shall see. I definitely want to do multiple versions of this. I guess could call it Malygos Chronicles or something like that. This will probably be one game because it looks like it's going to take a long time. Okay, so he's going to obviously deal with that. Next turn, what does he have here? Next turn, we're probably going to bait out some more removal. Alright, so... Alright, well, it's not too bad. Ooh, actually, we could deal with that, right? You get a... Man, you know what I'm going to do? I know I could play this. I guess it doesn't really matter. He's not going to have a lot of minions. I was going to say I wanted to bait out removal with the Iron Bark. But it doesn't really matter. He's going to be able to deal with it or not. Alright, so he's able to deal with that. But he has another 8/8 to deal with. So I'm just going to keep that put... You know, I'm going to deal with him. Rather than the... Ancient of War. Ancient War will most likely be next. If I could get Malygos, I have such a little bit of burst right there, and I hope I get some more. I'm going to definitely use Feral Rage for armor, not removal. Interesting. Alright, so he uses that. He might be a Reno deck. If that's the case, he's probably not going to have any removal for him. And he doesn't know what kind of deck I am, so obviously that's to my benefit because I haven't done any real indication that I am a Malygos Druid. Alright, so let's see if we can get something going next turn. Hopefully he will not be able to deal with that. If he can, it's great because he won't be able to hopefully deal with the next 8/8 Arcane Giant or Malygos.
You want to cast a spell?
Okay, so I have a feeling this guy's Reno. I don't know. I have not seen any duplicated. And look at this board he's getting. It's just going to be very dangerous for me to... What is he going to do? Ooh, God, man, I tell you. I'm really behind. Really behind. I don't think I'm going to win this, guys. I have, like, no way. I'm going to have to... And it's like... Alright, let's do this. We have innervates to see if we get anything good. Okay, Malygos will be kind of good next turn, I guess. We're going to have to use this for... I know getting rid of that would be awesome, but... I could have used Moonfire for that, but I have no... Let's see here. Oh, man. I could innervate. I kind of want to get rid of that Drake, because the Drake's just too powerful for him. Ah, but using it on... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be patient. I know that was definitely not the best turn. I could have done that much better, come to think of it. I could have used that Moonfire to remove the dude. It looks like he's... Yeah, I should have gotten rid of the Drake.
Once upon a time.
And that's Ice Block, so there's no way I can... even with Malygos, there's no way I can win.
Hello.
Alright, so definitely not a good start, but let's go ahead and start another game. And it was Ice Block, so... Oh, man, I just fell far too behind on that game, and I really think I should have played it way more aggressively, maybe. Put down, what's it called? I think that's that, no, it's not. I was going to say it's the aggro freeze mage, but no. It's not. Alright, so here's Druid versus Druid. Let's see how we do this turn. Okay, you know, I'm kind of tempted to keep Fandral against a Druid. You know what, let's do that. Yeah, definitely that last game I didn't play well. I could have used Moonfire to get rid of the 3, where I wouldn't have taken that 3 damage for the 3-1 taunt, but it is what it is. I really should have gotten rid of the Drake. I wanted to do it, and I didn't, and that was a big mistake. Okay, this guy's a Beast Druid, so definitely not good. I think aggro is the bane of the... Yeah, he is deaf, so I gotta get rid of that, because he's probably gonna buff it. Wow, really, dude? So, unfortunately, I don't think Malygos Druids do well against, aggro. I know it doesn't do well against Shaman without a lot of luck. And we don't have any kind of ramp, so that is really, really bad. Matter of fact, we just... You know, we could actually go... No, just go face. Next turn, we do have Fandral. Hopefully he can... It'll obviously be a taunt. He might not deal with it. He might not. Who knows?
This isn't
Ooh, wow. Okay, so that's definitely got to die. And we will do it with Moonfire. Alright. So the good thing, we got ramp. Now he knows I'm a Malygos Druid. With aggro, you got to use your Moonfires for removal, stuff like that. Next turn we do have Drake. So we definitely need card draw. Definitely going to rewatch that first match and see what I did wrong. Well, I don't think I would have won no matter what. He was just getting too much bored. Right, that is not too threatening. Luckily, he didn't get his battle cry. I think ramp is a little bit more important right now. The Drake's so excellent too. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's. Okay, Emperor Thorson's actually kind of good because it can enable some combos, especially with what's it called? Fandral. Alright, so I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm going to have to probably throw down Thorson and hopefully he trades. Because I am way behind. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. He's either going to deal with it or he's not. Next turn we have some big stuff coming up. So I'd rather do that, be put down a mini that has to be dealt with. If he doesn't deal with it, then it's going to be my advantage. Plus it gives me a little bit more... Alright, that's going to have to be dealt with. I'll probably put down... See, Ragnos is just not good. Oh, wow, he's... Oh, I was going to say he's not trading. I was going to say Ragnos is not good for... let's do this because it's probably going to be very difficult for him to deal with. I prefer I do not prefer face. Next turn, we're going to have to probably get rid of that because I'm anticipating he's going to buff it. Malygos Druid. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just not very experienced with it. Ooh, yeah, so that's definitely not good. We need to... He's going to hero power. Is he going to go into that? Yeah, it looks like he is. Okay. That's not too bad. This has to be dealt with. I can't leave it up. Alright, so we're going to do is Drake. See what we get. Okay, Wild Growth's not the best. Oh man, Fandral is just gonna die. I kind of think if we, let's see here, if we play, this would be kind of good too, but we can't just leave that there. I'm gonna have to mulch it. I just hate doing it, but he's probably not gonna have a lot of targets that are gonna be very good in this. We're just gonna do here. We don't have to worry about any kind of ramp. So we got a better board than him. Next turn we have Fandral for anything that comes out good. Oh wow, okay, that's pretty bad. Wow. Alright, so he's more of a mid... Okay, I wouldn't say mid-range. Alright, so we're going to do this. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good stuff. We're going to... we're going to get more card draw.
Job done.
All right.
I concede.
All right. Well played. Anyways, yeah, that's the problem with those type of decks. They don't get a lot of removal. I think that's good for part one. I'm definitely going to play this deck some more. I'm going to review the first game. I definitely know I did some misplays against that mage. All the bad manners mage as he was. But, and then we'll do a showcase the other deck or some other ones I found online. Okay, guys, take care, and I hope you enjoy it.